Hello and welcome to Draw My Way of Art. I just wanted to try out something new slash old, and I really like the style of the Draw My Life videos, so I thought, well, let's try it out. Basically, it started parallel me going to school and at home. At school, it started because I got bored most of the time. So I started scribbling stuff onto my pages and into my books. Parallel, back at home, we were a huge family. I had like a billion siblings. I was the second to the youngest, and I only had one younger sister. Me and my sister loved to listen to cassettes and to stories, and we loved to tell each other stories. One day we started to record our stories for each other. Recording stories later evolved into drawing stories, so not always one of us had to wait. I did stories about karate stick figures and broke them down into 1 or 2 page chapters. Well, it was about people doing karate and stuff. In middle school, I was so bored that I started talking to my colleagues during school, and the teacher told me not to disturb the other pupils. So, she said it was okay if I did something different, but I should keep quiet. That's when I started to draw all over the cover of my textbooks and stuff, and really drew a lot. When I went to high school, I guess you could call it that. I went to a school that was specialized in electronics, which I was absolutely not interested in. So the scribbling continued, mostly inside my textbook, which kinda gave me troubles learning. At that time, I got into manga. I guess the last episode of Dragon Ball was on TV, sorta. Before that already, I don't know. But I was kinda late to the party, so I bought some Dragon Ball Z mangas randomly and I tried to copy a little bit. There was one other guy in my class that was exactly the opposite of me. He was the kind of guy that had a tan, goes to the gym, parties hard, you get the drill. We had nothing in common, except that we both loved manga. It very surprised me, but he did, and he took me to the big city. I was kind of from the countryside. And that's when I found out about a recently opened manga cafe. It was almost like a dream come true, meeting all these strange people there. And I could be more myself. At least I tried. I was drawing and people said I was good and I had talent and stuff. But in school, later, a classmate came up to me and told me that he was drawing too, and so we sat next to each other during classes and we would draw all the time. But as it happened to be, he was way better than me. And I was kind of disappointed because people talked about me that I was the one dude that was always drawing, but then there came this guy and he was way better than me. Not to mention he was also a few ages older than me, a few years older. So, I shouldn't have bothered that much, but it kind of bothered me a lot. My drawings looked kind of like this next to his. I still tried to improve, but I had a hard time accepting my stuff. Also, at the manga cafe were a lot of people that could draw way better than me, even blindfolded. And after that, comparing me to them, I decided to quit drawing. The end? Well, not exactly. A few years later, I took a trip to a far-off land where I knew almost no one, and I came there to find more about myself and reflect more about myself. It was there that I realized that I suppressed my passion for music, acting, and drawing, basically art in general. It was in that faraway country that I picked up my pencil again and started drawing again. I've been training figure drawing and faces, mostly, I guess, and I'm still trying to improve. That's where I am now. The end.